Quebec's ambulance services outside of city centers can be responsible for huge swaths of territory. According to a report by Quebec's acting auditor general, response times for ambulances in rural areas can be more than 10 minutes compared to an average of just 5 minutes in cities.
Right now in the area of Chateauguay, we have a 14 minutes and 24 minutes time response.
Wow, so a big difference.
Yes, big difference, exactly.
And those minutes can be the difference between life and death.
More it's a long road, less the chance that the patient can live.
So what are some of the challenges that paramedics face in these regions? Well, we're following workers that cover the Montérégie region to find out.
We are going like Vaudreuil or Saint-Bruno, and it's a very long way. We bring a patient here. She's not a big emergency, so we have to wait. We just pass the triage with the nurse, and right now we are waiting for a bed. Sometimes we don't have any more ambulance in the area, so the ambulance like 30 minutes away have to come to take priority 1, priority 0, like a cardiac arrest or difficult to breathe. It's a long time to wait at home, like for a patient.
We're in Beauharnois now, outside of a senior's residence, and the paramedics are inside treating an elderly man, and they're going to bring him out and put him in the ambulance, take him to the hospital. Now we're headed to Saint-Constant. We're meeting up with a couple of paramedics who are responding to a car accident.
The car skidded on the road and ended up hitting another car. This patient here received care from the paramedics over there. They checked the vital sign, they patched him up a little bit, but he still refused to go to the hospital.
So our next call is in Chateauguay. Paramedics just responded to a call about a 2-year-old experiencing convulsions.
We cover from Rigaud to Sorel, so it's about 206 cities, municipalities.
How many ambulances do you typically have covering this territory at any given time?
Well, at the peak of the day, we have about 100, but we also have first responders that are throughout the region we cover.
But the lack of first responders who are trained civilians or firefighters is another challenge. They typically arrive at the scene of an emergency before an ambulance. But in the Montérégie region, they only cover about half the territory. So that means there's more pressure on paramedics. The provincial government pledged $36 million to improve ambulance services in rural areas. That means training more first responders and making schedule changes so paramedics can deploy faster. The Cooperative of Montérégie Ambulance Services says it's a good start, but they'd like the government to do more.
As long as the government does not set targets for very urgent call, we cannot properly serve the public, and therefore, if they do so, they will need to add more ambulances on the road.